Well, hello and welcome back to my play-by-email game of Strategic Command versus the Taxman. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Let's see. Okay, it looks like he did something in Africa. He's doing some reinforcements in southern France. Yep, and he's transported that British army away, as I would have thought would be the sensible thing to do. Okay, what's he after here? Okay, so he's doing some tactical bombing of my paratroop unit. My fighters are getting extremely weak. Oh, I'm going to need to just reinforce them. Okay, the paratroopers are down to 7, 6. Ouch. Okay, he's moving them away. Oh, 5. And he's moving them away. He clearly does not want the British forces to take any damage. And that's very sensible. Okay, he's getting quite aggressive on that front line. Okay, he's using the French fleet to scout around Tobruk. Goodness, and he's being very aggressive with the French fleet here, which is again sensible because he's not going to have it for much longer. He's doing a lot of scouting here. So that bomber will have done some damage just to the port, not to the sub there. Well, I think he was enjoying himself quite a lot there. He really did hammer away as best he could after just sitting there shuffling forces around and reinforcing and building up defensive lines. I think he must have enjoyed doing that. Okay, so Ypres was damaged from shore bombardment, and Wilhelmshaven was the port there was damaged from bombing. As I said, he wouldn't have damaged the submarine there. New Zealand contributes forces to the defense of Egypt, and Australian reinforcements arrive in Egypt. So the North African forces are building up against me. Okay, so let's just double check our little sub out here. He's doing fine. Okay, our fleet, I'm just again going to leave as is. Let's have a quick look at the production queue. We are the 21st of July 1940, and as I said before, we've got these units coming here. We've got a heavy cruiser, submarine and a battleship, and I'm going to wait until they come before I start venturing out to tackle the Royal Navy, and hopefully by then the French Navy will be gone. I really do not want to waste strength and MPPs fighting the French Navy. So, yeah, I'm going to just pause here again, have a look over this battlefield, and I'll come back in a moment once I've got a strategy in place. Well, welcome back. I think I've got a rough plan of action. I've also taken the liberty of just reassigning HQ, so this HQ now is attaching these northern units. Then we've got a central group here and a southern group here, so the HQ assignments are done. Now, one of the first things I'm going to need to do is just reinforce these fighters. I don't have any choice about this. I can't use them for interception this turn because they will be very likely destroyed. So I'm going to bring all my fighters back up. And how many points do I have left? Points are dramatically dropping off. Okay, what I need, I'm going to reinforce this armored unit. I think it's too weak to really be effective this turn, and I don't want to take that kind of risk with him. So that's 84 MPP gone there. Ouch. And I really do need to reinforce that medium bomber group there. So I'm going to do that, and I think that's going to be all of my MPPs used up. Nasty. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. So over here, I am going to have to be very careful about this paratroop unit because he's rather weakened. So I need to kind of get him back behind the lines a bit first of all. So, but I'm going to try and push forward with the armored units first of all. So I'm going to attack Amiens here. I'm actually going to, I think, not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm going to bring my other army unit forward, and I think I might just bring it up to here. We contact, and I can get rid of that French corps there in Amiens. And yeah, his British forces, I think he's brought them back very quickly to Le Havre, and possibly trying to get the other one back to Cherbourg. He's going to transport those out as soon as possible. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to him. So that's the way it is. But obviously Paris is our main objective. So we've got another strike with this unit, or I could move it forward. I'm just going to hold it there for now. Yeah, I'm going to bring this army forward to Amiens. Do 3 damage to that corps there. Got another army here, which I'm going to bring down and do another 2 damage to that corps there. That means, yeah, that armor is still very weak. And I could move the armor down here, but with a strength of 6, I'm very wary of that. I would like to destroy this corps if I can, but so I think I might move the armor over to the coast here. I don't believe he's going to bring the BEF back and try and attack it, because he wants to evacuate them. So I'm going to move the armor over there. And I don't have any other armies up here. Got my parachute unit. Now I could parachute over here and try and surprise his BEF forces. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. I'm going to bring I'm going to bring a corps over here to pin this French corps in and also weaken it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to destroy it this turn. Though I've got my tactical bombers still, and I could take the risk of not having them escorted. That's maybe something to consider. How much damage would they do? 2 each. Very tempted to use my paratroopers here to drop them over to here. Yeah, that would be fun. So I've still got a strike left there, haven't I? And I could move my armoured unit there. I think I'm going to do it. Can I see that far? Yeah, I've got visibility here. So I know he's got no units there and it's clear terrain. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Interceptors, and we don't have any escorts, so I'm going to take some damage. Ouch! Wow, I really had no idea it would be that severe. Okay. That really wasn't the most sensible of approaches, was it? At least I know where he is. And my tactical bombers won't be able to reach. Yeah, it's too far, of course. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm going to have to pull... I'm going to pull the paratroop. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull the paratroop unit back. If he might attack me. I think he's very likely to attack me, because I think he's clearly got at least another turn before these would be really threatened. So he might not transport these out next turn. Yeah, I'm going to bring that back 1. Might as well do 1 damage on that core. Yeah, I'm going to bring this core down over here. Do 2 damage there. And that's retreated. This core really is in dire need of reinforcement. I can only get it up to 5. Ouch. Well, I might just recycle. I might just put him into reserve. I think that's what I will do. How far can this army get? Not far enough. What I think I'm going to do is put him up into reserve in Lille. I'm going to bring this army over to dramatically strengthen the line here. And yeah. Make sure that he doesn't have any more opportunity to do great offensive capability there, and I'll take out that army. And I might as well, yeah, bring that down. Yeah, might as well exploit that position there and bring that core down to there. Okay, so I'll have to reinforce that core next turn. That one has fired. I might as well do one more damage on that French core. Just my luck. Oh dear, that had to happen. They are in dire jeopardy. He's got some bombers. He might be able to do some more damage to that. I could obviously move the parachute unit over there, but then that leaves this area open. Blast. Okay. I don't like him threatening the rear areas like that at all. Well, I'm going to save my bombers first of all and just see what we can do down here. So, first of all, I might as well use the prepared attack advantage I've got here. Let's really take on this army in Verdun. And he can, yeah, let's push through with the army. Bring that army across. And put that core into Luxembourg. So we've got another prepared attack here. And we can get rid of that army. Fantastic. And I can exploit that, but it will leave a gap in the line, which I'm not too happy about. Oh, but then, yeah. If I do move him down, I've got this gap and he's got a full strength army. That would not be, I would not be too happy with that. Unless I did some shuffling along the line. One thing is, if I tactically bomb this unit and destroy it, it would then free up this core. I could bring this core down to here. That core can't move though. Ah, yeah, I don't even have the movement allowance left to do a shuffle down here and keep the line intact. Although these can all move still, can't they? Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the army down here to Verdun. I'm probably pronouncing that very poorly. And I'm going to shuffle these units along. Keep the town, and that just kind of exposes this crossroads. I've still got a good defensive line here, so he could, you know, he could easily move the core up there. But yeah, it's not a great advantage for him. Yeah. Okay, I've still got a strike here, haven't I? So might as well take 3 off of that core. And over here, I really, that supply level of 5, that's plummeting very quickly, so he's not really going to be able to do much in terms of anything offensive, and I'm going to lose a lot of points off my bombers if I use them in that attack. Yeah, I just don't have enough. I would really have liked to have used this turn to continue reinforcing these units, but I just don't have the strength. Is it worth anything out here? I don't think so. With my loss of fighter coverage, it's just not worth taking the strength hits. I think it would be quite nice to really do some more damage to this army here, wouldn't it? You could do 4 damage to that army, which would knock him down to 5. That's a severe drop. And I can still use that one. That would be 6 damage to that army. Oh boy. I could do 7 damage to it. It's not enough, but you know what? I'm going to go for it. Oh, well, no I'm not. No I'm not. And the reason is because when it shows you those odds, it was kind of blind to the fact that he had interceptors still available. So if you now look at the odds, I'm going to lose 3, which is now taking into account those interceptors. So I'm not going to do that again. That was bad. I'm not going to waste strength points by doing any of those attacks. And this is all still the same as before. He's left a hole here. And I think that is. I don't know if is that a resource. I'm not sure. It's got a point value of 10 in there. It's a fortress. Yeah, I don't think it's worth moving into there. It's just going to expose a unit and give him an opportunity to knock points off of me. I think that's about it, folks. I think that's all I can really do. So next turn I should have 2 decent armoured units to keep exploiting with. This one I'll probably reinforce. This French corps is out of supply and isolated. And yeah, I think that's about the best we can do. He's definitely going to get the BEF evacuated. Okay, so let's have a look down in Italy. Oh, we might as well force him to use up some points there. Oh great, we can get rid of that garrison. And I suspect he might have another one in Lyon. It's a national morale objective. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, fantastic. That will drop French morale even further. Not quite the same effect on this front yet, but Nice, hopefully next turn, we shall see. And I don't want to move this HQ too far away up this road because then these will become a bit isolated. What's the supply level looking like at the moment? So this unit will have a supply of 5. Here's the most isolated unit in the mountains there. That's going to have 8 and this is going to have 6. So I'm going to bring the HQ down here. What does that do? Okay, doesn't do much. It's still at 5. Okay. Alright, well, I think I will leave it there. Okay, so Italy has 111 MPP. Let's go down to North Africa. I can finally reinforce this unit. So, we've got full strength here now, which I'm just going to leave for the time being. And I want to keep reinforcing my other units. Finish reinforcing these naval units. So up there we've got 51 MPP left. I think, is that all of the Navy reinforced? I think it is. Okay, so I've got 51 left. So what I'm thinking of doing, let's have a quick look at research for Italy. Well, 51 isn't going to do anything, and I'm not going to be able to buy anything with 51. What I'm thinking is I might transport these 2 units back over to Italy, get them reinforced to strength 10 and transport them back. I've seen somebody else do that. I think I might. Oh, it's a lot of points though, isn't it? 35. So it's going to be 70 points in total plus the reinforcements. That's quite expensive just to get 2 strength points up on an army like that. I think I'm going to save the points, and really I just need to get another HQ. How much are HQs for Italy? About 360. So it's going to take a while, and then we've got a delay. I'm not going to waste the MPPs doing a shuffle with these units. because they will be used in an attack on Yugoslavia, and I don't think they're really going to be an important part of that attack anyway. So I think that is it, folks. We've got our units over here. I think that's about all I want to do. Yeah, so some more progress pouring along the coast here. But I think that's about all I want to do this turn. So let's turn it over to the taxman and let's see what happens. Okay, French morale is reduced by the loss of Lyon. Oh, there we go. French troops panic as the Maginot Line is outflanked. And Allied raiders again disrupt my Norway to Germany convoys. And the New York Herald Tribune calls on the USA to enter the war. Research breakthrough: Italy develops infantry weapons level 1. Well, that's good news. So we get 336 MPP, Italy gets 118. So I'll be able to use those excess Italian MPP that I save for doing some infantry upgrades next turn. So that's it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this series. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my Patreon page. Thank you for watching, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.